Hey, it's Jason. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to do a quick review of the Mikolo power cage. I purchased this thing over a year ago. I bought it so that my son, who's in high school, would have a good good place to work out when he's at home, and something I could use on occasion. Here in the video, I've got a bench that I bought separate. The weights came separate. This video is only about the cage. When I was selecting a cage, one of the things that I really wanted was a lat pull system. I wanted a pulley system that I could use. So that was one of the decision points for me, was finding something that was more than just a bench cage and a squat cage. So that's part of why I picked this out. But let me take a step back and talk about shipping and assembly. This thing came in probably 2 or 3 boxes. I forget exactly how many. When the boxes showed up, one of them was a little bit damaged, and I was concerned I'd be missing parts, but the good news was all of the parts were there. I had everything I needed to put it together. As a matter of fact, there were a couple parts in the box that didn't belong with this set. So everything I needed, and it arrived in good shape. Assembly of it, the instructions weren't great. They had some instructions included, but they were more images of what it should look like than step-by-step instructions. I did a little searching on the web, and I found instructions on how to set it up. I probably could have got away with no instructions. It's not that hard to do. There's not that many pieces, and when I did start putting it together, it took me a couple hours, but really pretty simple if you think it through. So I wouldn't shy away from this one if you have concerns about assembly. Does not take much, took a few hours, and I had it together. So assembly, pretty easy. I give it a B. In terms of things that I wanted, one of the big things I wanted, and one of my big concerns with this system, was how well did the pulley system work. I didn't want something that was going to have a lot of drag to it, and that I was going to find it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I was very nervous about this. I have been pleasantly surprised with how well the pulley system works. So this is just, one of the things for doing tricep push downs. You can see you load up the weights up front. They slide up and down the bar. I mean, actually very smoothly. So I've been impressed with that. You can use this thing, put something on each side and do exercises with both pulleys at the same time. You can push it all the way down. Over here we've got a footrest, so you can push all the way down. You can do rows with it. You can do lat pulls. That was one of the things that I wanted to make sure I had, was a lat pull system. Again, it pulls and works very well. One of the things I did find, it's got all kinds of attachments here. So this, you can slide that in, slide this one in. You can do dips on it. It's got nice big hooks for doing your bench or for squatting. Those clips can be moved to the outside or used inside the cage. It does have stops, so if you are working out by yourself and you need a spotter, it does have stops for doing that. My overall impression when I put it together, it's very stable. Can you shake it? Sure, you can shake it, but all in all, very, very stable. Ease of assembly and disassembly. I assembled this at my last house. When we were getting ready to move, I had to take it apart and move it and put it back together. I was able to take it apart in about 3 or 4 large sections and bring it over here and get it reassembled. So it assembled very easily. In terms of just overall usability, I give this thing, I have a hard time not giving it an A for what you can do with it. It literally has enough gadgets to it that you can do pretty much any type of workout you want. You want to do dips, there's handles here for dips. You want to do pull-ups, there's pull-ups. You want to do cable crossovers, you can do those. Tricep push downs, lat pulls, you name it, they've got something on here that's going to accommodate you. I think they call these landmines. I've not done this, But with an Olympic bar, you stick it in here. There's a handle back there that you stick on this side. You can pull up and do landmines with it. All in all, I've been very pleased with this. My son is 16, and he and his friends, when he has friends spend the night, someone is always coming in here, loading it up, and lifting weights with it. So it's working out well for the boys. In terms of anything negative, honestly, I can't think of anything negative about it. I've been very pleased with it. So if you're looking at this cage, you're wanting something that you can do a lot of exercises with, you want something that's going to be stable, something that's not too hard to assemble, I definitely recommend this one. We've been very pleased with it. As I said, we've been using it for about a year. I assembled it, I took it apart, I reassembled it, we've used it some more. So it has worked really well for us. So I hope that helps. Thanks, and have a great day.